The average price of a detached home in Toronto is now $1.5 million. That can buy you 3 homes in Hamilton. The average price of a condo is now $740,000 in Toronto. The difference between a detached and a condo has reached an all-time high. And you know what that means? That means there's a lot of opportunity in buying condo units at this time. I've said this in my previous videos and I say it again. As the difference between the condo and detached home prices starts to get larger, people will shy away from buying detached homes and have no choice but to purchase condos. That will start to drive the condo market up, which is why I think it's a great time to purchase condos and ride that wave of appreciation. If you're an investor or just a home buyer, this video will help you make an educated decision on whether it's a good time for you to enter the market now or wait a little longer. This is Sid Chandra from the Chandra Real Estate Group, your resource for helpful tips, tricks, and trends in the real estate market. Before I jump into the video, if you haven't already, please hit that bell at the bottom right corner so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And if you have any comments about the stats or how my hair looks, don't hesitate to drop that comment below as well. Let's jump into it. So in the GTA, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to talk about all the categories of homes and what their average prices are. The first one is detached homes. The average price for detached homes is $1.54 million. The average price for semis is $1.15 million. Townhouses is $950,000. And condos is $703,000. Now these stats are from October. We don't have the November stats yet. And just full disclosure that these are average homes of the entire city of Toronto. But if you're in a specific neighborhood, the prices may differ, and I would recommend reaching out to myself or someone on the team to give you a more market in-depth insight of your neighborhood. Here's something interesting to note here. Townhomes have seen more growth than semi-detached homes in this graph between October 2020 and 2021. And the reason being is because semi-detached homes reached an all-time high over $1 million. Now, townhomes are becoming more affordable to home buyers, which is why we're seeing a higher growth in the townhome market than the semis. We may start to see a similar pattern with the condo market down the road because these properties aren't seeing as much of a growth now compared to the detached and semi-detached market. Now, looking at these numbers, doesn't your brain want to just go, pow? How is this even sustainable? Moving on, let's take a look at the snapshot of the entire year. This would be interesting because we're approaching the end of the year and we can really look at the stats of the entire year. So as we start here in January, we could see the sales were quite low comparatively to October this year. The other thing I want you to pay close attention to is the numbers of October itself. We can see the sales have gone up from September. We can see the active listings have died down a little bit. The months of inventory has also lowered. The average price is higher. The days on market is less than the month before. These are all signs of a market in an upward trend. Now, normally the market does cool down in the holiday season, but do not expect prices to lower this year. We will likely just see less listings on the market and more stubborn sellers that won't sell their properties unless they get the price that they want. In my opinion, if you are thinking of entering the market, it is a good time to purchase now than to wait for the prices to go up higher and have less options to work with in the holiday season. Moving on, as we look at the 5-year history of the real estate market, we can see that in 2017, the average prices were in the $780,000 range. As we move along now, it's gone up drastically. Let's put this in perspective. If we were to purchase a home in 2017 for $780K, we'd be putting 20% down. Hypothetically, that would be around $150,000. Then when we add on a appreciation, in 2021, that home would be worth $1.2 million. That is more than 200% growth on your money. Tell me a place or investment that can get you that kind of return every single month, being as secured as real estate. It's very hard to find. So I always recommend purchasing and waiting for at least 3 to 5 years because you're bound to see some really good growth. I know what you're thinking, but Sid, that's the past. How can that dictate the future and where the market's headed? You're absolutely right. No one has a crystal ball and no one knows where the market's headed. But here's what we do know. America has printed almost 40% of their currency just last year. Guess what that means? The prices that we see today are here to stay. With the way inflation is moving, our $100,000, let's just say we have $100,000, that will be worth up to 50% less in the next 5 to 10 years because of the amount of printing that we're doing of the currency. As I've always said in my previous videos, and I say it again, the time to invest is now. Don't let your money sit in your bank account, your home, or even invest in a mutual fund. The returns are nowhere close to what you can get with real estate. Let your money work for you and see some exponential growth in the next 3 to 5 years by investing in real estate today. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, smash that like and subscribe button. I know half of you are going to simply watch this video and not hit the subscribe button. I know who you are, but I promise it will be worth your time because I will continue to roll out more videos as the next few months and years go by. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you haven't already, do follow me on Instagram where I continue to post daily videos and posts about the real estate market. The handle is Sid Chandra. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, take care.